Welcome to Trending Topics, where we discuss the hottest happenings and give you our hottest takes. I'm your host, Emily Owen, and I'm joined by our Fox 54 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist, Jordan Dressman, and up for discussion tonight, the 80th anniversary celebration of Chick-fil-A. Well, Chick-fil-A is both of our favorite restaurants.
It's the Lord's house.
Yeah, I could confidently say that. We both go there a lot, especially if we are working the same shift. You will find us at Chick-fil-A.
I tend to firmly believe that, as I am a good church-going Catholic human being, that if you can't make it to church on Sunday,
Go to Chick-fil-A Saturday?
yeah, go to Chick-fil-A on Saturday. And I firmly, at times, believe that fulfills the obligation to go to church once a week.
Well, they're celebrating 80 years of the Lord's Chicken, and they have new additions to their menu. If I read it correctly, some of them are permanent items, and then some of them are going to be for a year long. And I think the year-long things are the cups and the retro packaging. And then, of course, they have the gold cup. I don't know a whole lot about the gold cup, but I just know that there is a gold cup.
So it's been very popular on TikTok, and let me pull it up here because people are trying to get really excited about the gold cup, and so they're going to stores and buying multiples of them at one time. Because what Chick-fil-A is doing is they're releasing kind of this series of classic cups.
Okay.
And you can purchase it.
So kind of like when Starbucks gives out their holiday, not the red cups, but they have the different varieties of holiday cups. They're having different varieties of Chick-fil-A cups.
Yes.
They all have different designs.
But here's what Chick-fil-A is doing. They have 4 or 5? I think on my phone there's 4 different designs, but they're not all released at once. They're coming out every few weeks.
Oh, see, I didn't know. So where does the gold cup fit into this?
So when you go purchase the cup comes in a sealed envelope. Like if you were to get a small package in the mail, it might come in a sealed envelope. The cup comes in that.
So the worker who's fixing your drink is going to automatically know, is your drink coming in this cup?
No.
Oh, so they're just randomly giving you the cup.
They're giving you a package that contains the cup.
So does every meal get this package?
If you purchase the cup. The cup, see, the cup is, listen, it's not that hard.
So you have to buy the cup.
Correct.
If you want a chance to get a golden cup.
Correct.
But if you're ordering just a regular menu item that comes with a drink, your drink in the styrofoam cup is going to have a different design. That's what we're saying.
The way I understand it, and we might just make this a series and have to go to Chick-fil-A next week so we can prove this. If you just go to Chick-fil-A and get a large spicy deluxe, which is my go-to, you are just going to get a standard styrofoam cup.
So not with the new design.
To my knowledge, no. Now I could be wrong because I haven't been to Chick-fil-A. These designs started on January 5th. I have not been to Chick-fil-A since these started. And then if you wish to purchase the designer keepable non-styrofoam
the Coach cup.
Plastic cup.
The Louis Vuitton cup.
Yes. You may add that to your purchase. And then when you pull up to the drive-thru to interact with one of the Lord's many wonderful angels, they will present you with a package that contains your cup inside it.
I know I annoy the Chick-fil-A workers all of the time because my go-to recently is I get the Cobb salad with a cold grilled filet that's cut up on it, because warm chicken on the salad is just, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Does it give you the ick?
It doesn't give me the ick. It's just kind of weird. But I like the crispy bell peppers that come with it, and they literally only give you 1 pack of them. And so I always pull up to the window and I'm like, can I get 3 or 4 extra packs of the crispy bell peppers?
I was with Emily once and I was driving, which is the unfortunate thing, because then I had to ask.
It was scary.
We did receive a bag of crispy bell peppers. Now back to the cup thing. When you get your cup, because it's in a package, the worker does not know.
So the
worker cannot be like,
oh, they're gonna get a golden cup.
The worker doesn't get to be like, she's pretty, so I'm gonna give her the golden cup. Or that guy's ugly, so he doesn't get a golden cup.
He only gets one of the special editions.
Exactly. So then when you get home and you open the package, you're either gonna get the designer cup you purchased, or you're going to get the mystical golden chalice.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. So you purchase the potential gold cup. If it's not the gold cup, then you get one of the fancy retro designs.
Yes.
Okay.
And there are 4 total retro designs.
Okay, but the designs are also coming like on the chicken sandwich packages too.
Yes, I believe they are going back to like OG packaging.
So I wonder if that's gonna like, and I don't know. I mean, I wasn't alive 80 years ago, so I don't know what their packaging. I'm sure I could just look it up.
Probably, we could Google.
Like, is the chicken box gonna change? Like, will the biscuit wrappers change? You know.
Didn't you go get Chick-fil-A for breakfast this
Yes,
morning?
and it was all the same.
All right,
but
well,
I didn't
feel
get a
like-
sandwich. So
I
think
think,
just the sandwiches?
I think you are supposed to specifically.
Do I have to like try to get a golden sandwich bag too?
I wish that was a thing. If that was a thing, I believe you have to specifically order a number 1, like your
okay.
traditional chicken with the pickle and the fry and the drink, in order to get
And
the
the cheddar
retro
cheese.
design. Now, if you get the golden cup by chance,
Make sure that you remember that Jordan and I are your favorite meteorologists.
yes, because you get Chick-fil-A for a year.
I would love that.
In the asterisk, beside that, because there's always an asterisk.
The star, if you don't know what that is.
Yes, is that it is not a Chick-fil-A meal.
It's just the sand. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it is.
Okay, just-
You get 52, one a week in theory, which is hardly enough for me. You get 52 free entrees. So you would have to purchase your fries, but you get the
Separately.
sandwich for free.
I mean, I feel like you have it. Why don't you tell everybody how many Chick-fil-A points you
Oh,
have?
okay.
Because this wouldn't be an issue for Jordan because he
Not-
probably could get free fries with this free chicken sandwich if he won the Golden Cup.
Yes, I am a Chick-fil-A Red member. I have not made it to signature status yet. It's a personal life goal of mine. But I am a Chick-fil-A Red member. And I currently have, let's see, how do I get to how many points I have? I have 18,937
Exactly.
Chick-fil-A points.
So to
right
put that into like comparison, I think a medium fry is between 300 and 400 points.
Let's see here.
I know the dream
trying to
cone is
find-
100.
A Chick-fil-A meal is 2,500 points. So if I divide, what did I say I had?
gonna do some
18,000
math.
divided by 2,500. I can buy 7 meals for free.
Well, there you go. Now they're also coming out with their take on dirty sodas. They're calling them frosted sodas. But they have frosted sodas and floats that are essentially the same ingredients.
Yep.
So you get the ice cream in the cup, and then you can pick between, I think, your own. You can pick any fountain drink, but they advertise it with Coke, Dr. Pepper, and either Fanta or Sprite, I believe.
Right, and there's
So explain the difference, because I didn't know there was a difference, because they're the same ingredients.
It's kind of like alcohol.
Oh.
It's a matter of how it's prepared that makes it completely and totally different. Okay. So a frosted soda is you take your Dr. Pepper and you blend it in with the ice cream, and so it's all one big concoction. Which, by the way, sounds absolutely horrible, and you cannot pay me enough money. Mixing dairy with pop just sounds horrific. It sounds like a stomach problem waiting to happen.
I'll get to that in a minute.
Whereas a float is, I believe you basically have a cup of ice cream, and then you just float the pop on top of the ice cream. So the ice cream goes in as kind of a base, and then you just kind of add the pop on top. It's like when you're making a tequila sunrise. You make the drink, and then you float the red grenadine on top to make it look pretty.
Okay.
It's the same concept.
So I don't know. Like there is a difference here because with a dirty soda, this became popular. Jordan used to live in the land of Mormons, which is Utah, and I say that because the Hulu series, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, they didn't make dirty soda famous, but that's how it became more popular around the U.S. is because of them. And us here in the South, I think the closest swig is like Tennessee. They just opened one up in Tennessee somewhere. But I do my own dirty sodas at home, and I just can't, like, I do Dr. Pepper, coconut creamer, and which is a splash, And then I do, depending on the size of the Dr. Pepper, I do a couple pumps of peach syrup. It sounds disgusting, but like I thought the same thing, but it's so good. But where I'm going with this is I can't imagine having that much dairy in a Coke or a Dr. Pepper. That's a lot.
See, that's what I don't understand, is you're taking, let's assume you get a large one of these, you take your average large Chick-fil-A cup.
That's a lot of ice cream.
And then you're just mixing it with pop. And that just,
I don't know.
I can't get around that.
At that point, it literally might as well just be Dr. Pepper ice cream. Bluebell, get on that, please.
I thought they did have that.
I think at one point they did,
Bluebell
actually.
had Dr. Pepper flavored ice cream.
At one point, actually, I think that they did. But yeah, like when I'm making my dirty soda, I put probably less than a shot glass of creamer in it. So that is a lot of ice cream if you think about it. I don't know.
It really just seems like a stomach problem waiting.
I mean, basically they're the same thing.
Kind of, sort
just
of.
not mixed up. But not only are they having the dirty sodas, they're also having...
Just standard floats.
Well, and they also have a specialty plush cow that will roll out with different designs throughout the year, available to purchase exclusively in restaurants.
Oh.
A variety of nostalgia-themed merchandise, apparel, accessories, and more. So to wrap everything up, this started January 5th. This is a year-long celebration, so it's not going to be like how they tease us with the pimento chicken sandwich,
right,
which I love.
Oh, it's amazing.
The chicken tortilla soup. We are getting this for 12 months straight.
The pretzel bun sandwich.
I don't know. I can't get behind that.
Oh, you're weird.
Yeah. So we're getting the 4 retro style classic cups.
Yep.
From the Chick-fil-A archives. The 1 special golden fan cup, it's only going to have 3,000 golden fan cup winners. You have the frosted sodas and the floats, but that's going to be on the permanent menu.
Right.
And then you have the specialty plush cows.
And then the retro packaging on
for the chicken sandwich.
And I believe it's specifically the number 1.
Okay. Well, I think we're just gonna have to test this theory next week.
Yeah, we might come back. We might
on
come
Wednesday.
back to this.
And because I'm a Dr. Pepper gal. If I'm thinking of like sprucing up a drink, I'm gonna spruce up a Dr. Pepper because it's got 23 different flavors in it. So I would try the Dr. Pepper float, I think.
Maybe what we'll do is we'll also
I'll buy a cup.
Buy a couple of the cups and see if either of us are
Here's
one of the
the thing.
3,000 people.
If you buy the cup, can you
Yes.
be like, can you make my drink in this?
That's a great question. If I forever take the cup back, could they?
Because I'm pretty sure the gold cup is plastic. It's not styrofoam.
I think all of the cups you purchase are plastic.
Oh, that's new.
I think.
Interesting. Well,
So you have it forever to do with, I don't know, everybody at home I feel like has a cabinet of useless cups.
I did, but then I decided this was the year of cleaning out. So I literally only just kept like my Stanley cups.
And now we're planning to go buy more.
And now we're gonna go buy more Chick-fil-A cups.
It's fine.
So we will be back here next week, sometime next week. I think I will buy all of the floats to try.
I'll buy a cup and a number 1
And I
just
will
so we
buy
can
a
see
number
the
1
packaging.
just because that will be my lunch for that day.
Well, that works.
I think that's a good deal.
We have solved the Lord's chicken issues tonight.
Good deal, Lucille. Well, that's it for tonight's trending topics. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to follow me on my socials at EmilyOwenWX. We'll see you next week.
Fox 54 Plus has your news, sports, and weather. Start your evening with Fox 54 at 5:30, delivering the latest headlines and live reports straight from the scene. Then, stay informed with Fox 54 News at 9, featuring your Tennessee Valley certified most accurate weather impact team, tracking everything from tornado threats to traffic delays during severe weather. Fox 54 Sports Extra brings you more of what sports fans crave, with deeper insights, expert analysis, and all the action that matters most. On Fox 54 Plus, you'll also find Alabama politics, plus 24/7 weather radar and real-time forecasts to keep you ahead of the storm. Looking for a quick recap? Don't miss Fox 54 Week in Review, highlighting the biggest stories of the week. Jumpstart your morning with Morning Rush. Fast-paced news updates featured with uplifting stories from across the globe. Get your entertainment fix with Getting Real, where we break down movie reviews, top 10 lists, and spotlight the newest film. Die Hard fan? Locked On Sports dives deep into the Crimson Tide, the Tigers, college rivalries, and pro action. True Crime Warrior Style? Killer Cases brings you gripping real-life stories that stick with you. Hungry for more? Cooking with Style serves up mouth-watering recipes that are easy to make and impossible to resist. From movie previews before you head to the theater with Take a Look to must-know headlines from across the region and around the world with In the News. Watch all of these shows on demand and also on the Fox 54 News app. Available on Android and iOS devices. Streaming 24/7.
Did you know that you can get weather impact updates 24/7 on Fox 54 Plus? Here's how. Go to Fox 54 Plus on your Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, or Samsung. Once you're on the main screen, push the down arrow and click on the Fox 54 Plus Weather Impact 24/7 block. Here, you'll find radar, current temperatures and conditions, traffic cams, forecasts, and more, all available on demand. Want to get back to the main channel? Just push the down arrow and click on the 24/7 stream button. It's your weather impact updates 24/7 on Fox 54 Plus. Start streaming today.